Hello guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2015 with Liverpool. So, I have simmed my way to the start of the Premier League season. We're starting off against Leicester. And we have done a bit... before I talk about transfers, let me talk about the friendlies. So we only done, well, that's what, six friendlies because I kind of forgot to add more. I realised about here that we had barely any, so I added these two. And that one was already there. So it looks like we had a pretty good friendlies, but the only one I actually watched was the Dynamo Moscow one, and I simmed the other ones where you, like, instant result over here. So yeah, and I said play for the win each time, and Firmino scored a couple. Balotelli scored a hat trick there. Firmino, Coutinho, Firmino, Emre Can, and Martin Skirtle, and Ings and Mahamadou Sakho. So, it was friendly. I'll show you my tactic. I've changed it a bit since last time. I'm sorry for any beeping noise. Let me just kill this. There we go. So our tactic now is more of a pump ball into the box, hopefully we score. So yeah. Also, Daniel Sturridge came back from injury. I was like, yes. So I played him in under 21's game. Sorry for that big clap. Microphone's just there. But then he got injured in that. So, he is injured again, but he isn't injured for much longer. Sorry for that beep. Gash Lake 5 to 7 days. Also, Coutinho and Balotelli got injured. So, that's great. Also, you may saw a couple of the signings there. But that doesn't matter. We're going to show you now. So, let's start with in. So, we've got a guy called Theo Bongada. Basically, I'm learning about the transfer release clause. And so I was looking for young players with transfer release clauses. This guy has a 3.5 star to 4.5 star potential. And he's that at the moment. And he's only 18. So I think that's pretty... You gotta say that's pretty good. You gotta say. So, that. We got him for 8 million because I was on his release clause. At Celta Vigo over in the Espanyol. Yeah. Next we have the guy everyone signed, Eder Alvarez Balanta. He had a transfer clause, so I got really in the mood for transfer clauses. I don't know why. I found it out and I was really happy. So apparently, yeah, so he's on rotation, which is good. Theo Bongna is a hot prospect. Next we have Josh Brownhill. I didn't actually sign this, the youth guy did, like, told me to sign him, so I ended up signing him. That's pretty good. And we got him for what, 1.2? Yeah, 1.2. So, good signing, I guess. Played a pretty large amount of games for Preston. But now, we go to the big one. Julian Draxler. So, I got a scout thingy for Mertens saying he was transfer listed, and I was trying to get him, but then he ended up going to Atletico Madrid, and I was really angry. So, but then, this guy popped up. Oh no. I was looking at left attacking midfielders, and this guy popped up. And I was like, oh, 30 million I can get it for. 45.5 million was his release clause, and that was probably the cheapest. Also, I was going to get Maximilian Meyer, but I was going to get him for like 18 million, because that was his release clause. But then he signed a new contract, which boosted his release clause to 100 million. So we couldn't get him anymore. Minimum fees with clubs in Champions League, 73 million. So that's how much we have to get for people to buy him in the set. So it looks like we're going to make profit. Okay, and now players we let go. So Dejan Lovren. He wasn't in my plans. He hasn't got a face, which was another thing. Sorry about that. His transfer value was about 12 million. When I sold him, and now it's 16.75, so that happened. Next, we have Joe Allen. He wasn't in my plans, and I was actually surprised I got how much for him? 15.25, which was his transfer value at the time, but now it's 21. So, yeah. Has he played any game? No, he hasn't. And then we've got Fabio Borini, who is really kind of in a weird mood. Not mood. A weird place in Liverpool, because he doesn't play, but he's always staying. But now he's gone back to his home country of Italy to play for Inter, and hopefully he'll have a better job there. And then we have Ricky Lambert, who's just dead weight. Like, we didn't need him at all. He's just old. He's just old. And then we have all these players going out on loan. So, there we go. So, Theo... So, we've got new signings in. We've only really got one starting player in. But that will be fine. And we'll start the season off against Leicester City. So, Manchester United 1-2-0? 3-1? Does it say somewhere? Doesn't say somewhere, I think. No. But they won against 2 goals against Chelsea. So Chelsea relegation. Woo, stuff like that. So let's go. Let's select the team. So we'll just quick pick. So we have Simon Mignolet with Sacco and Skirtle at centre backs with Moreno on the left and Klein on the right fullbacks. Then Henderson as the deep line playmaker with Emre Can as the box-to-box midfielder. Milner on the bench. I think Can's like really good at centre mid in this game. Like, yeah, 3.5 stars. So I don't think he's that good in real life, but seems good. And next we have Roberto Firmino at Cam, who was in good form in the friendlies. We have Markovic on the right because Draxler's tired. Okay, so that's why he's not playing. Because the Lallana and is on the left because Coutinho is injured. Yeah, Lallana on the left, and then Danny Ings up front, who we could have, Sturridge or thingy, but he will do for now, and he'll get a bit of time in, I guess. So we're going to be the settings on 2D Classic and Key because I don't want these to go for too long, basically. So we're going to the King Power Stadium, almost sold out. A draw is on the cards in this game. I can see Leicester and Liverpool cancelling each other out. Gareth McCauley and Daniel Sturridge will be missed by their respective sides. Thanks 442, Alan Murphy. So let's continue. Just send the assistant. I don't do press conferences over there. Alright. So they're playing a 4-1-2-1-2. Mahrez on form this season so far. So they're playing a very... very... needle. So, yeah, I don't really mind what they say. Are we exploiting the flanks? Because I think that'll be a good idea. Okay, so we'll exploit the flanks, and maybe we'll get a bit more off them. We've only got competent familiarity with our formation, but it should be fine. We're smashing MLS teams, but they're not really MLS, are they? And here we go, the kickoff of the Premier League season. And hopefully, we can get a good result in our first game here. So, let me just pause here. There we go. League table. There we go. Alright. I like it like this because I have, my stats on the left. Well, Liverpool stats, match stats. Action zones is just there because I can't put anything else there. And then this on the right. Okay, so Southampton scored. And Shawcross. Isn't that what we're doing? Okay. Isn't that what we're doing? Yeah. Huh? Float crosses. Sure, we'll try that. So here goes the first highlight. Emre Can on the ball after throw-in. Plays it back to Markovic. Plays it up forward to Roberto Firmino, who plays it to Ings. Ings is going to run a bit laggy. But he's going to try the free ball, but it's going to go out for a goal kick. Was that a shot? Please don't tell me that was a shot. That was a shot. Yeah, then now it's a goal kick. Okazaki gets his head to it. Cambiasso, he plays it to Mahrez. We get a deflection in, but it goes to Gibson, who has Kramarak. To Okazaki, who misses the former Mainz playing Japanese international. Misses the goals. It looks like we're getting smashed. God. We're having shots, but they're from long range. We'll go like this until half time. Let's just do a team talk, passionate, concentrate, because people think that it makes them go more on the shots more on target. So hopefully that's anyway. You may have seen that. Anyway, doesn't seem like we're playing too well against Leicester. So they are playing really well in real life. All we need is one goal. Alright, so we're going to change up the tactic a bit. we're going to instructions, retain possession, work ball into block. No, we'll go like that, but work ball into the blocks. Okay, we'll do low crosses, play out defense, but we'll still exploit the flanks because they've got no players out there, I think. Unless they've changed their formation. No, it looks like they're still fairly in the middle. So I think we'll stay on the exploiting the flanks. Oh, please no. Okay, good job, Skirtle. Nearly hit Milner on the bench. Hopefully we can get something off this. Also for any background noise, because people next door are having like a dance party, something like that. It's really annoying. Anyway, Roberto Firmino gets tackled. Skirtle with a header back to Klein, to Markovic on the right. Markovic going to try and get past the player. He does. Gets a cross in. Gets played back out to him. Markovic plays it back to Klein. The 1-2. Markovic with a cross. Someone. No. Okay, we're going to have another go though. Skirtle to Henderson in the middle. He plays it wide to Markovic again. We are exploiting those things, but we get Fuchs. I know. Gets a tackle in. Mahrez. The free ball to Okazaki. Good save by Mignolet and deflected out for a corner. We are not playing too well here. Let me just go match stats. Match stats. We'll place it over. If you can hear that, that's someone that's bouncing off the bloody trampoline. So they're the match stats. We are not. That's not the best you got to say. Just get it out. Get it out. Please. We need... Oh, we can't have a Coutinho, like, 85th minute banger to win it. Against Stoke, if you're not what I'm talking about. Alright, we may have to change things up. Because this is not going too well. Oh, but we hear Lallana. The cross in. Firmino. Yes! Is he on? No! Oh, that always happens. On my personal Sheffield save. God, I'm always offside. Not happy. I'm not happy with that. I'm just not. Anyway, let's continue on. Adam Lallana's injured. Oh, gosh. No more injuries. Substitution required. Okay. We're gonna bring Julian Draxler on for his first match. And we're gonna play him as a inside forward. And then we're gonna move Firmino up top. A more of a striker role. What's his... He's probably not much of a striker, is he? Yeah, we'll leave him there, and then Markovic will become an inside forward. Maybe that will, like, change things up a bit. But maybe not. I don't know. Hopefully we can just get maybe a late winner or something like that. But anyway, Julian Draxler coming on for his first match. Struggling to cope with numbers in the midfield. God, no. Direct passes. I don't know what else to do. We'll just go pump ball into box. Hit early crosses again. Maybe we can get something out of that. Oh no. Vardy. Skirtle gets there first. But Draxler gives it straight back to him, but he makes the tackle to give it back. Henderson to Emre Can. Holds it up here. Plays it up forward. But gets intercepted. Cambiasso. Plays it out wide to Jamie Vardy. Vardy trying to get past Moreno. Moreno puts a tackle in. Yes. Okay, sure. Number 7. Oh, no. Milner's number 8. I gave Milner number 8 and Draxler number 7 because I decided to. Oh, here we go. Draxler. Draxler. Oh, that's why we paid you for. That's not what we paid for. Okay. We're going to... Is it... Work ball back into box again. And we're going to go more attacking. We need to get a result here. Passionate. Get creative. We're going to make another substitution. We'll bring off... There's not much on the bench that we can go for. Maybe we bring in Milner for... We haven't got much on the bench, do we? For the sake of having a substitution, we'll bring on James Milner for Emre Can. I'd rather not have a 0-0 result in our first game, but that's what it seems like it's going to be. Oh no, we have a highlight here. Drinkwater to Fox. Fuchs? I don't know how it's said. I feel like I'm swearing. Oh, I am swearing. Oh no, Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy off the crossbar or off the post or whatever. Jeez. Oh my god. Okay. Gonna push a bit higher up. Like, see if we can steal a win here. Crossing is working. Okay. We won't hit crosses. We'll just do that. No. Not much I can do, really. It's been fairly disappointing first game here, but it is gonna be a 0-0 draw here at the King Power Stadium. Fairly poor result, but it's Barack Obama's first game in charge. It's a 0-0 draw at Leicester City. Not the best. We only made 2 subs. Martin Skirtle getting player of the match there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Skirtle. Hopefully we can do better next match, but I think that's going to be the it for this episode. We're going to hopefully do better. Okay, so what? Oh yeah, started this season. So we had Draxler, Moreno, Milner, Lallana, Can, Markovic, Klein, Firmino, Ings, all making their debut that match, which is alright, I guess. Sacco close to... Okay. Alright, so that's going to be the second episode of Liverpool Crew Red, first game. We got Manchester United next. Oh, let's talk about what game is going to be doing next. I feel like our first game will be the... Whoever this is. I'll try and hopefully record the Champions League draw if I remember, but if not, then we're going to be doing our first Europa League group stage game. And so we'll do that, and then I'll be talking about the Manchester United, Chelsea, and Aston Villa games after that. But anyway, I have been me, you have been you. I do different intros every time. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace.